Hello, this is your girl, Dr. Brianna Boss James, aka Dr. Boss, the founder and CEO of She Bossin' Up and P31X. Listen, welcome to the carpet. If you're in a position to do so, go ahead, light a candle or something, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get into this thing on today. Today I want to share with you the doing factor, because it is time for us to start getting things that we say we want to get done. And so we're going to learn about taking micro steps to getting things done. So that way the task itself isn't so large that you can actually break it down to small chunk pieces to get it done. Because I know through your life, I'm sure you've meant to do a lot of things, and you may have intended to be maybe in a particular field of work, to live in a certain area, pick up different hobbies, maybe start a side business, whatever it is that you may have been thinking to do. Life just kind of seems to get in the way every time you try to do something. And here you are, yet another day, wishing, dreaming, hoping that you're going to accomplish this thing that you desire to do. You maybe even have set goals to get them done, and you just don't see yourself getting them done. Right now is a time to really begin to dream again and to think about what you really want, to write those goals down, to determine what it is that you want to do. When you start living your dreams, there will always be obstacles, doubters, mistakes, and setbacks along the way. But hard work, perseverance, and self-belief, there is no limits to what you can achieve. That was by Roy T. Benson, the author of Light in the Heart. I just love when I think about dreams, that life keeps going no matter what it is that we want to do, and we have to learn how to move beyond the obstacles. So now it's time to stop talking about just what we want to do, but to actually do the things that we intend to do. And there are some simple little strategic actions and steps that you can do that will help inspire you to move forth to accomplish your dreams and your goals. So we're going to start with number one. Very simple. You're going to pick your top 3 things that you want to do. So you can go ahead and do a whole brain dump into things that you want to do, goals that you want to achieve, dreams that you have. Put it all out on a piece of paper. And then take some time and to decide your top 3 that you want to do. And you want to limit yourself to 3 because, sometimes that even itself might be too much. But 3 is a good focus point to get things done. Next, you're going to focus on those 3 goals, and you're not going to allow anything to get in the way of those goals, okay? When you focus, you'll keep these goals on your mind every single day. You're going to write your goals daily. You're going to read them daily. You're going to profess that they are taking place currently in the present tense daily. You want to keep this before you so that way, as you go through the days, your actions will start to go along with the goals that you have set in place. And step 3 is the way to help make that easy. You're going to chunk those goals down. So you're going to divide your big goal, as I like to call them, into micro goals. So tiny steps that you can do to help you achieve the bigger goal. This is going to allow you to break up the goal without any intimidation, so that you can go ahead and get started, if you will, one bite at a time. So we're going to take the example of you want to take a trip to Greece. So what are the aspects of taking the trip to Greece? Big goal is you want to travel to Greece. The micro goals to that could be possibly setting the date, seeing how much it's going to cost, and then starting to put a plan together to gather the finances. You're going to book the flight. Then you're going to book the hotel. You'll make some plans for what you want to do when you get there, so on and so forth. So you want to take the big goal and then create little micro goals to help you get to the big goal. Number 4, you're going to want to commit to do something to move closer towards your goals daily. Now, this might take some sacrifice depending on what you're doing. So the example with the traveling to Greece, you're going to need time to actually plan the trip. So you might need to set aside some time at home whenever your normal free time is. Maybe you might be napping currently or watching TV, playing games on your phone or tablet, scrolling through social media. You might have to take some of that time and use that time to plan your trip. If you have any other goal, whether it be you want to go to school, you want to take a course, you want to read a new book, whatever it is, in order to fit it in to your current schedule, if there's not already free space available, you may have to sacrifice some time that you're currently doing something now to be able to achieve the goals that you have. Number 5. Be flexible with yourself. Your goals, your plan, you want to be flexible. You don't want to be haphazard and not do them or not leave space to do them, but you do want to have some flex in what it is that you're doing. So while you're focusing on your goals, again, 3 may be too much, so you might have to pivot and just focus on one at a time until you accomplish each goal. Because remember, every major goal, every big goal is going to have a set of micro goals. So there are going to be several little steps that you're going to have to do to do that. So be flexible. And let's just say you've numbered your goals 1 through 3 and you have them in their place. If you see that you're at a point in number 1 where you're stuck with something and you're just having a hard time, but that's going to be your focal point number 1, go to the next one and start focusing on that one and rotate until you figure out what the sticking point was on the first one. Just keep being flexible with yourself and moving things around until you can plug and play. And there might even be a situation where you're waiting for one thing in a goal to happen or to occur, to be put in place. And so now you can focus on another part in another goal. Again, keep your flexibility in place, keep your options open so that way you're able to yet still accomplish all of the goals that you have set in place without ruining the new habit of operating and functioning real time in your goal. Number 6, and the last one, is to mind your language. Now, instead of saying what you've always wanted to do or what you're thinking about doing or, man, maybe it might be a good thing. No, start saying what you're doing and what you're working towards. I am are powerful words that should be used to declare what you are doing. Not about what you want to do, not about what you're thinking about doing. No, right here, right now, present tense, either what you are doing or, hey, I've done it already. So that's a goal that's checked off on my list. Every time you repeat your goals in the present tense with I am, you're reminding yourself and others about the objectives you are doing now. Or like I said, you are at the point where, hey, I have done that thing and now I am working on this next part. This will allow your words and your actions to be consistent with attaining your goal. So for example, if you've always wanted to learn to play the piano, you're going to make sure you're saying what you're doing. So as I am searching for piano teachers, then I have called the piano teachers and I have found the right one. I am starting class during the next session. Now, the beautiful part about this is as you see the progression going through this example, it's going to be no time before you're chatting with friends saying, man, my piano classes are going so well right now. Or you know what? I'm having a problem with this one key, but we're going to keep going and I am getting better each practice. It's going to be wonderful when you start passionately focusing on your desires and actively working towards your goals. Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, one of my favorite actors, says that effort increases action, action increases momentum, momentum creates success. You have right now within your reach, within your grasp, the power to stop just talking about things, but to really start doing. You can do whatever it is necessary to transform your intentions into action simply by making a decision and then chunking down your goals after you've created them and start taking little baby steps to get to where it is that you desire to be. You can, right here, right now, live the life that you've been desiring and achieve all of your dreams and goals just by taking one little step at a time. So my question for you today, of course, is when are you getting started? And I'm talking when you're getting started today. You want to begin today doing what you intend to do so that tomorrow you're not doing what you intend to do and maybe pushing it off to the next tomorrow that you intend to do something. You want to start living your dreams and desires abundantly right here, right now, and know that you are not alone. For faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1 lets us know to continue to go in faith, knowing that as you go through, you may not physically see it, but that which you hope for will be fulfilled. And you can go forth boldly in that faith, knowing that the Lord is with you and he is both willing and able to get and to see you through. It is definitely your time to boss up, no matter what's going on. If you're scared, if you're confused, if you just don't know, take the time to just sit with yourself in your thoughts, get pen to paper, and start to write out your goals, your dreams, your desires, and don't limit yourself. Whatever it is that you dream or desire, you can achieve. If you just take it, take a step down, take a step back, and chunk those things out, and take bit by bit and piece by piece. Any goal that you have, any dream that you have can be achieved with faith, action, and time.